Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Sun: The Shattered Lands. Now, the last time we were together, we made it into the ancient ruins here, and we found the genie's bottle. With the help of the genie, we made magical duplicates of some of our more powerful weapons, but more importantly, we were able to summon an army of shadows to come help us fight the armies of Draj. And we're about ready to go fight them right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reactivate the genie's bottle. What is it you would ask of me? I am ready to face Draj's armies. By your command. Your final wish has been granted, so I bid you farewell, and may you defeat Draj's armies this day. Now, if for whatever reason we did not summon the army of shadows, we would have to fight 3 battles that are about to come up. But as it is, we just have to fight 2. As you make your way through the ranks, a familiar figure emerges from the fray, magic blazing from her hands. Jasmine winks at you. What took you so long? Let's finish this once and for all. A stout fighter brains an opponent and makes his way to your side. The smell of blood and sweat is in the air. Nothing like it, and nothing I'd rather be doing. I'm ready. Let's send some Drajian soldiers to meet their makers. A fighter hacks his way to your side. On behalf of my village of Sedrolite, I have come to assist you. New allies in tow, you head into the fray. Before you reach the commander, some Templars and their troops cut you off. Your allies are able to divert some of the Templars' troops before they reach you. Okay, so here they come. A bunch of soldiers, a bunch of these monsters called Dagorans. But if you look, there are Templars and there are Psionists. Now, this would be the second battle if we had not summoned the shadows. So I'm going to cast my favorite spell of all time, Haste. And we're going to start taking on these enemies. Alright, Zantora. She's a monster. She can just casually swat these monsters away. And that's what I think she's going to do. She's just going to take out most of the rank and file here. Alright. Mar. Mar, you know what? Go take out that Psionist. And start working your way down these enemies. Not bad. Now, Tit-Tap, I think I'm going to send down here to take them out. Because she has a lot of points for moving. You can also see that her hit points are now above maximum. That's because she's using El's Drinker Blade. Alright, Holden. Alright, can you make it to the Templar? Yes. Now, I have a very bad track record of keeping these extra heroes alive, especially when it comes to the next fight. Because this is honestly simple compared to what we're about to go up against. Alright, now we are going to teleport back over here in a second. There's somebody I forgot to kill. Uh-oh. The Drajian army commander, Kraxus, looks over you sneering. I must congratulate you on raising the rabble from the wastes in such a force. But I must tell you that you have no hope against the might of Tektotitle's elite forces. Prepare to die. What I'm actually going to do is prepare to cast spells. As if the commander and his troops weren't enough, an all-too-familiar nemesis emerges from behind the commander's men. Yeah, and there's Wyrmus's golem body. I warned you what would happen when we meet again. This time I owe you nothing, and you will die. Without another word, the final battle begins. Alright, I was not fast enough to cast spells ahead of time. Now, things are tough. These enemies are no joke. Alright, these elite guards here in the green hoods, they are tough. And they hit hard. And there are a lot of them. Now, we should still be under the effects of haste, but our allies probably not so much. Don't know where the statue's going. Now, I've had a little bit of luck putting up walls and barriers, but let's get everybody haste again. Well, we don't need it, but our allies do. Alright, Zantora, go start wiping out some of these enemies. No, maybe I should have had her try to dominate some of them. Ow. Ah, he hits hard. Thankfully, we hit hard too. Hoping to avoid that. Don't want to get hit by too many spells. Well, there go most of our allies. Alright. Kurtap. Gonna send you in there to take out these defilers. Yeah, go get that one. Now, Hamar here does not have El's Drinker, so he's not going to recover any health. Good riddance. I hope I get a chance to go with Zantora before she gets knocked out. Ah, good. She can get a good chunk of her health back this way. Alright, and here comes the commander. He hits hard too. Ah, and down goes Hamar. Dang it, that other defiler is still there. Alright, Holton. Yeah, get the commander. Alright, it's a little rough, but we're actually doing pretty good. Poor Zontora. She is wiping these guys out. They are failing their saves left and right. Ooh, I forgot about him. Can you get him, Holton? Yeah, there we go. Alright, we've done it. And here's our ending cutscene for defeating Draj's army. And what is that? Craxus is laying there defeated on the ground. And there's that same sword from the very beginning of the game. And we get to claim it as our own. Now that's not just some sort of ceremonial, end of the game, hey, we did it. We get to claim the sword. We actually get it in our inventory. You raise Dragon Bane over Craxus' broken body. Remnants of his army flee, and so begins the legend. They will come from the desert, bringing objects of old. Time will not stop them. All secrets are told. Alright, and there you have it. That is the end of Dark Sun, The Shattered Lands. Now, we're just going to sit here and watch the credits for a little bit, and I'm going to ramble. Now, I mentioned that picking up that sword wasn't just ceremonial. It was actually an item that we're going to get to have now, because after the credits, we get to go on to the post-game. How much there is to do in the post-game depends on your actions during the course of the game. I pretty much went and tried to do every optional thing possible. So, unfortunately, there's not much left to do at this point. We can visit the other towns and get their thanks and congratulations for defeating Draj's army. But we're not going to talk too much about that. I'll actually show you it a little bit. Dark Sun: The Shattered Lands. This game meant a lot to me. I got a great deal of enjoyment out of this game in my younger years, and I still go back to it every once in a while just to play it. I usually don't get that far though, because this game does have several bugs, including one that makes it tough to even beat the game. But we were really able to get past that because I was thinking about it ahead of time. If you liked this game, well, you're in luck, because you can go out and play it yourself. It is available on Good Old Games, along with its sequel, Wake of the Ravager. Both games play very similarly, although, if I remember correctly, Wake of the Ravager has a number of more crippling bugs. Unfortunately, I don't think much has been done to fix those bugs, because these games are fairly old at this point in terms of PC games' lifetimes, and finding people to fix those bugs is not easy. But they are on there, and they are worth playing. And if for whatever reason you can't get your hands on Dark Sun, or you want to still play something like it, Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, Planescape, all worthwhile to try out too. And even some of the earlier games in the Gold Box series are other D&D games, although some of those are from even earlier rule sets. For defeating Draj's forces, your party earns a 20,000 experience point bonus. You recover Kraxus' sword, Dragon's Bane, from his body. Mortals, you have proven yourself to be worthy of greatness. Your acts of defiance against the Drajian army shall long be remembered. You have indeed written a chapter into the history books of Athas. Look around you. The army has scattered and is fleeing for the safety of the city. Now is the time to celebrate, for I see that you will not have time for it in the future. Your actions will attract the attention of powerful forces, both good and evil. However, the future is never certain, so take what meaning you will from my prophecy. I leave you now to your victory. Farewell, mortals. May victory always be your ally. With that, the genie vanishes, leaving you to your victory. Congratulations, you have defeated the Drajian army and completed the Shattered Lands. Feel free to continue playing the game. Well, the first thing we can do is pick up Dragon's Bane. Dragon's Bane is a +4 metal longsword. Now, since it's heavy, it's got to go into someone's hand that can carry something heavy. And since you do not have El's Drinker, you can carry that. Oh, come on. There's got to be open space. There we go. Now, a lot of these bodies have some pretty good stuff on them. Metal longswords, bone scale armor. Now, somewhere here is Kraxus' body. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Kraxus has a +3 Great Axe as well. And he has metal leg and arm armor. So we'll take those. Now, I don't think we have much use for metal armor itself, but it's rare, so we might as well take it. Now we got 2 of them. So this area should be empty. Yeah, nothing around here worth checking out anymore. So what we're going to do is head back to the Quetzal. Hey, it's the gloomy guy. Hello, Kamar. Amazing what you did. I don't think Athas ever saw heroes like you. Well, I guess that prophecy was right, eh? Well, I'm honored to serve under your command. Good luck. Kamar, I must thank you with all my heart. Your heroic efforts saved my family and all of Tequezzle. The memory of your deeds will be treasured for generations. Well, the thanks must go to all the warriors. You are too modest. It was only because of you that Tequezzle has survived. You are heroes from which legends will spring. Alright, did Tequezzle suffer many casualties? Tequezzle still exists. That is more than we hoped for, although it is not without cost. Shal fell in battle when he led the charge against the main phalanx of Draj's army. And what did you do during the battle? I admit that I hid during the sandstorm. It was too much for me. But afterwards, I braved the red-soaked sands to protect our eastern flank. Goodbye, and long life to you. Oh, the council is anxious to speak to you. Now, before we do that, let's go rest. Nice, healed, cleaned up. We'll see what the council has to say. Hail, heroes of the realm! We welcome your triumphant return and celebrate your victory over the evil of Draj's oppression. Long life to the heroes! What happened to Chal? Chal was slain when he was cut off from his warriors. Yet, before he fell, Chal splintered the main phalanx of Draj's army, blunting its assault on our forces. He was a courageous and worthy soul. He was indeed, but the Quesel must choose a new leader, and Kerwin is not strong enough to fend off the inevitable challengers who will seek to rule us. If you accept our offer to become leader of the Quesel, no one would dare challenge your authority. It would be a great honor for us. Will you lead us? Well, you know what? We will take on this responsibility. We get 1,000 XP for it. Wonderful. We are sure to prosper under your leadership. You are heroes in every sense. What happened to Chal's daughter, Keturah? She was deeply grieved by Chal's death and has set off for Nebene in search of her natural parents. Did you see the Shadow Army? Yes. At first I thought they were coming against us. But their help was welcome indeed. I don't think we would have prevailed without them. And is there any news about Draj? With the defeat you hand the Drajian army? Not likely. What's left of the city's troops scattered into the desert, and Templars will need to lay low for some time. Farewell, friends. Well, that is all the council has to say. In fact, even Kerwin over here only repeats the same things. Now, if we go and visit the other villages, some of them have things to say as well. Not a lot, but at least something. Unfortunately, we didn't keep any of the heroes from any of the villages alive. I don't know if anything changes if you're able to keep the heroes alive. Considering that Jasmine is one of them, I wouldn't be surprised if you went back to Gurgron with her alive. Something would be different. A runner told me about the great battle you fought. Never has Athas seen such heroes. We owe you a debt of gratitude that can never be repaid. I'm planning to have a celebration in your honor as soon as Uskle and the warriors return. Well, Uskle probably isn't going to return. Uh-oh. There's some monsters hiding over here. And over here. Your victory over Draj has given me hope. I haven't felt this since I became a cleric. I thank you for that. I will heal the wounds of this village. On that you can depend. I'm pretty sure that's it for Cedrolite. Let's go to Gedron. Well, there she goes. Let's go say hello to her. Hopefully before she gets away. Where is she hiding? Nope, it's too little too late. Or is that her? There she goes. Quick, Hamar, quick. She's usually missing by the time I come to see her. I cannot thank you enough for saving us from Draj. This is a historic day. The slaves have banded together to fight the city. Thank you for planting the seeds of rebellion. Can I be of any help? You don't look like the gentle type. I doubt you have the patience to stick around long enough to help us. But that's okay. You've more than done your part for this village and all of Athas. Have you heard of anything going on? Well, let me think. No. How's the town been since the battle? We're managing. We've got a lot of wounded to take care of, and Jasmine's help would have made the burden lighter, but fate has taken her from us. At least her teachings have given me the ability to heal the wounded. See you, Lenara. May fate bring you glory. Yeah, usually she's missing. This is actually probably the first time I've ever caught her. And the mayor will only talk to us if we talk to him. This is a historic day. Thank you for helping us. You've given us a great amount of hope for the future of Athas. Now, to the best of my knowledge, that's it. If we go to the Elvish Caravan, they don't have anything new to say. I've never tried going back up to the castle and seeing the Druid of the Wind. I've never gone back to the fields either, so why don't we try that? If we go to the Red Sands area, Notaku is still there. I think he'll keep taking eyes and tongues from us, but he has no more requests. And I've also never tried going back into the sewers or back to the Colosseum. Yeah, but everything looks normal here. Alright, let's get out of here. So we can still keep playing at this point, but all there really is to just go around fighting random encounters. Our characters are probably at their max levels at this point too. No path. You would say that. Yep, well, almost. Got one more level of Ranger to get. So yeah, I guess if I wanted to, we could stick around here and slap enemies around. But I think this is going to be it. I want to thank you all very much for joining me for Darks on the Shattered Lands, and I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you all in the next game. Take care of yourselves.